Have you ever looked at your recommended page on Roblox and realized you wanted to play nothing on it? It's always full of those terrible two-player games, those horror games where they do nothing but waste your time, or just games that Twitter people claim to be underrated, despite their obvious success. In short, the recommended page is not helpful for finding a new game to play. Every game on the Roblox recommended is either something you've already played, or games that look like they rolled off of an assembly line. But why is Roblox, a game with infinite games, seemingly having no games you actually want to play? And why do soyjackers keep calling Roblox games underrated when they're some of the most widely recognized on the platform? The answer will surprise you. It's money. Well, the short answer is money. The long answer is a psyop. You're being groomed to consume slop for the rest of your life while Roblox makes money off of you. But why would Roblox do that? They're such a friendly platform that gives opportunities for young people to learn and succeed, said the little jit. In order to understand the full picture, we must start from the beginning. So, in 2012, Roblox's branding was built around the slogan, "What will you build?" This was an era where parents were still apprehensive about kids' internet safety, and the rapid evolution of technology in general. Therefore, an effective way to pitch Roblox was to focus on the positives and frame it as a platform where you could let your creativity flow, hence the slogan. It was a real buzzword for parents. You had stuff like the Lego Mindstorms, those little Sphero drones that you could program. I remember I had one that looked just like the one from Rainbow Six. There were articles about how Minecraft was considered educational, and you know what? Everything I just listed is something I convinced my parents to buy for me on the precedent that it was educational. And yeah, I didn't learn anything. Like, I remember my grandma insisting that she'd buy me a Roblox gift card because it was good for me. It was building, but in reality I just used that Robux to buy accessories. I didn't know how to finance a game at the ripe age of 11. I was too busy attending the Diddy parties in Meep City. The only economics I knew was how to move boxes back and forth between two islands. I was groomed to become a FedEx driver. The Roblox algorithm was far different back then, and games being owned by a larger parent studio or company was unheard of. Think of old Roblox games as places that you could visit, made by just one or two people. Do you remember when people were quite vocal about Roblox changing the terminology of games to be experiences? I wasn't very vocal about it because I've played these games before. Roblox used to officially call games places because half the time they weren't really scripted like a game was. It was just a world that someone built that you could walk around in. There weren't bright colors everywhere. The game wasn't begging you to invite your friends, add the game to your favorites, stay in the game for 5 minutes to get a free spin on the wheel. There wasn't any semblance of doing RNG. The game didn't yell at you every time that you tried to leave. Wait, what the fuck happened over the course of 10 years? So, to make a long story short, Roblox's algorithm, in present day, depends on at least 3 things. I'll explain them in simple terms. Disclaimer before I start. This is just heresy based off of what my developer friends tell me. Half the time I'm not paying attention because they're unconsensually telling me a massive dump of information when I'm just trying to play Resident Evil.
People take the easy way out, and they only use their development resources to create stuff that they know will have an effect on statistics and will have an effect on profits. So everything's gotten ultra optimized. They've cut away all of the extra stuff that doesn't increase people's retention.
You're right. You're so right. Oh my god. It's like being ear fucked with a dildo made out of broken glass. Also, I'm not supposed to be sharing stuff like this because it could damage the landscape of Roblox, but like, fast forward 1 year since they told me this, friends, and Roblox's landscape is already fucked. That's why I'm making this video. So don't come at me in DMs like, well, why are you sharing this? Like, you guys haven't DM'd me in months and that's your first DM, piss off. Number 1, how long people stay in the game. If people are playing a game for a long period of time, that usually means that they're engaging with it pretty well. They are connected to the game. This brings in opportunities for players to join the community, join the Discord, recommend the game to a friend, make YouTube videos glazing it. It's all good for trapping someone. However, not everyone has the talent to create a genuinely good game that people will choose to like on their own merit. That's why you have games employ some interesting strategies. A harmless strategy to increase playtime is giving free rewards after 15 minutes. A pathetic strategy is playing sound effects and putting a message on your screen begging you not to leave the game whenever you press escape. And the worst strategy I've seen in recent times, put forth by the developers of Who Chewed Me, a terrible uninspired game, consists of straight up lying to the player, promising them that if they stay, they'll get the chance at being the chewer.
Hey, Breadian, hit escape.
Well, we used to do it while laying down.
Ooh,
because
free
it was.
gift.
I don't think it does anything. I think it's just to keep you in fucking
Oh,
server.
I pressed escape and I got a free. Look at it.
You can just farm it.
Oh,
Oh, I think you're right. I think it is just a fake pop-up to keep you in the game. Holy shit, that's crazy. This is obviously fake. I don't even think they know how to code that. If you had to lie to make players not leave your game, then maybe the game is a piece of shit, which it is, by the way. A cartel execution is more entertaining than this game will ever be. Number 2, the rate at which they invite their friends and favorite the game. This is why those god-awful, terrible, trash fire games made by people who got crushed by a dresser drawer as a baby throw pop-ups at you, constantly asking you to favorite it or invite your friends or like the game or join their group, and no matter how many times that you click no, they're going to keep throwing it at you in your face until you say yes. On the other hand, if you want people to invite their friends to a game, consider rewarding people for playing it with friends, like Doors does, or you can make those 2-player rage games like Ride a Friend. My bros and I already ride each other though, we don't need a Roblox game, we be doing tricks on it. 3, the conversion rate, or in simpler terms, the ratio of players that will spend money on your game. It makes sense, really. If a game is making Roblox a lot of money, then yeah, they're going to bump it up so that it makes more money. Then Roblox can have more money to spend on whatever they spend their money on besides upkeep. A good way to get people to buy stuff in your game is to use the Spirit Airlines business model. You're allowed to play the game, but it's going to be hell if you don't spend more money. You can purposely make progression slower for people who don't pay up by selling double EXP game passes. This is effectively a win-win, because if people buy double EXP, then they spend money and your conversion rate goes up. And if they don't buy double EXP, then they're forced to play the game for longer, and it boosts your playtime rate. Oh yeah, somewhere in there's a retention rate, which is the rate at which people revisit your game. Daily logins used to be a pretty common way that people did this, but I don't see it as much anymore. Probably because people would make these posts about how they'd log into Royal High just to collect their daily login and leave, which lowers the playtime. I was one of those people. I still do daily logins on like 12 games, most of which I don't even play. Followers of my channel know this already. I just like free stuff. If any of you Roblox devs want to DM me or comment on this video saying that I'm wrong and I'm just a YouTuber trying to make a sensationalist content for views, then tell me how I'm wrong. I would be delighted to hear it. Because if it's not the things I just listed, why the hell are Roblox games constantly thrusting them into you? So with all that being said, Roblox developers are not fiending for fucking premium payouts. Premium payouts make up less than like 5% of developer earnings. Premium payouts work as a scapegoat because 1, they're funny, and 2, people don't research things, and also 3, they make a damn good story. What are premium payouts? Okay, so basically if Roblox premium users play your game and you get a little money, but this is less than 5 or 1% of developer earnings, but it's a really easy scapegoat, and I believe I'm partially responsible for why people think this way, because I made a bunch of premium payout jokes in my videos. Like, this individual here, for example, says that premium payouts are problematic, but then, like, literally in the video, it says that it's only 5% of earnings. Oh my god, shit makes my balls cold. Okay, so back to the title of the video. Roblox basically has an algorithm, and developers grew keen on how to optimize the algorithm over the years, and now the platform is full of shit that looks like it came off of an assembly line. It's terrible. A couple years ago, my recommended used to look like this. Now it looks like this. And I don't like these games, so why is Roblox recommending them to me? Oh, because Roblox really wants me to play these games because they make the platform money. I get it. Changes to increase marketability, in the case of Roblox, are inevitable. And of course, they're not always evil, but in the case of the recent games we've seen taking over the platform, they tend to build up. First you were being hit with pebbles, then rocks, and then the boulder that Sisyphus was pushing, now I have kidney stones. Actually, the last one isn't correlated to Roblox at all. I just drink a lot of Dr. Pepper. I'm not ignorant, I just don't like how things are. Because things seemed better in the past. Maybe not for Roblox because they made less money, but for me, the consumer who plays Roblox, occasionally. I'm not saying that my version of Roblox that I grew up with is better, but when laid on paper, one certainly gets that impression. The platform was once promoting creativity, like anybody can make something significant on Roblox. Now it seems like you need the right connections to break in, or simply some financial backing in the form of a larger company. You no longer see games with 400 or so players, like people's ideas of a underrated Roblox game is shit like Regretavator. If you play Regretavator, you are gay, you like men! Consuming Roblox as a child is fun, and consuming Roblox as an adult is also fun, but for me it's complicated. And in this day and age, it's hard to do so innocently. I can't just see Roblox for what it is. I see Roblox as a changed platform. Whenever I look at my recommended filled with these games that are the equivalent of microwave food, I think back to when my recommended was good. When it gave me games like Those Who Remain, Chain, Alone, Weird Strict Dad. Even if these games weren't good, they had an identity. All of these new games just feel like they rolled off of an assembly line. Wait, I already said that. Whatever. So yeah, this is kind of the reason why I don't play Roblox nearly as much anymore. Logging in and seeing this shit doesn't make me upset, it makes me feel apathetic. It makes me not want to play Roblox anymore. It makes me feel like my channel was all for nothing in the end. Because I got far, but then I lost passion when I could have hit the finish line. I could have been the niche guy with 100k subscribers. But you can make me the niche guy. You can subscribe to me, join my Discord, follow me on Twitter, share this video with a friend, add this video to your favorites, buy my game passes. Please don't leave. Please don't click off this video. You're about to win a chance to be the imposter among us.